This will be the main living area, flowing to the outside deck and onto the pool. Everything is powering along. Through the front door, you'll enter the atrium. This will be a beautiful indoor-outdoor garden area, all on decking with lots of natural light coming in. We're really close to the beach here, so the idea of having a surf club-like change room was one of those quirky points of the design. So we've got 2 showers here and a couple of vanities, and it'll also act as the guest bathroom as well. If you imagine a giant brick wall here, which is the back of the pool, into the studio bathroom, and the studio itself, which can either be a separate accommodation, the gym, or possibly the girls' dance studio, whatever it becomes by the time we've finished building. Then you're straight out the front, straight across the road, and to the beach. The original concepts from our architect came from this lantern idea, which is what runs through the whole spine of the house. If we reference that to the whaling station, to me it was like sort of the carcass of the whale, I guess, running right down the middle of the house, and we decided to fill it in a little bit so we had more outdoor living. When it's finished, and I'm guessing that's going to be in about 8 weeks' time, we would love to have you back.
So we're finally standing in the lantern, the carcass.
That's right, the spine, whatever you like to call it, the main structure of the house. So we've basically got the 3 pavilions, or 4, with our studio in here. And the build goes through in 3 separate sections. But I'm not huge on gardening, so we've kept it very minimal here, kept it sort of tropical and a little bit crazy and wild. And then into our courtyard, which is our indoor-outdoor, hub of the home.
Yeah. It's created this space where it doesn't matter if you're indoor or outdoor, you're all together still. You've got no kind of separation. It's really created this big open kind of living.
That's it.
Which is the dream for everyone.
That's it. We've got our, what I call our surf club change room. I'm sure we've spoken about that before.
Yeah.
So it's finished as well. Double shower in there with the beautiful gunmetal again. And again, sort of the brick on the outdoor, and we were very conscious to make it feel worn and like it had been here forever. So certain elements that could have been a part of the whaling station. So the last space I have to show you is what's behind this wall, and I don't think I'd quite decided what it was going to be.
No, I'm really excited to find out what you've turned it into.
Oh. Let's see if it works. Look, again, can't say that everything is completely finished, but this is built as a studio. It's got its own entrance off the street. So it's got a little kitchenette and living space in here. This area has been turned into the gym.
I can see that.
A fair bit of training goes on in here most of the time. Obviously your yoga and dance and martial arts and whatever, but we did decide that it needed to be multifunctional. So we've got a fold-out bed here for guests. And then they can have this whole wing to themselves without sort of having to be involved with family life. And a beautiful bathroom. This is probably, actually, well, no, they're all favourites.
I was wondering what you were going to say there.
Bit of a different colour scheme in here, sort of sticking to that. I call it Bolongel blue, just with the green tiles. But yeah, here it is. And another Robert Gordon, just in a different colourway.
Beautiful gunmetal.
And they're fantastic.
You like them?
Yes, perfect. I do. I love them.
Designed by yours truly.
Well, thank you very much again.
I love how the skylight actually filters the light down the brick.
Well, it's almost like having a sun shower too when you're in there, or an outdoor shower. That's it. And look, a little bit of advice again to anybody building, add as many skylights as you can. It certainly transforms a space.
You must be so happy with how the outdoor area turned out. I mean, that must be the hub in summer, right?
Yeah, well, I know they're now referred to as the outdoor room, and it really is, you know, from the decking, it keeps everything really simple and clean lines. Every room opens out into the outdoor space. It's an extension of the kitchen, it's an extension of the dining room, it's an extension of the living room. So it really is how Aussies live.
Thank you so much, Shelley. Thank you for showing me my dream home.
Oh,
It's been such a pleasure seeing Pacifico House come together, and we can't wait to see what you do in the future.
thank you very much. Well, as you know, I call them my forever for now homes. This was designed as our forever house. Whether we stay forever, you'll have to wait and see. Stay tuned.